students, this is our first video in the series Microeconomics, and here we are going to talk about basic economic terms and introduction to economics. As a student of economics, you must be curious to know what is economics. Economics is study of how society manages its scarce resources. It is difficult to understand the definition of economics without knowing the meaning of scarcity and choice. So, before studying the meaning of economics in detail, first let's study what do we mean by scarcity and choice. Scarcity is one such situation that all of us find in our daily life. The comic strip given here on the slide shows an example of scarcity which even you might have faced in your life. Here, this boy is asking his father to buy him an iPhone. Father is denying because this boy has recently purchased a PlayStation. Boy is upset because his friends own an iPhone. Mother explains him that since he has already purchased a PlayStation, they cannot buy him an iPhone because of limitation of resources. Everything can't be purchased and we have to make a choice. This is something which even we find in our day to day situation. That is, we have to make choice because of limitation of resources. So, scarcity refers to a situation when supply of resources is less than the demand of resources. Imagine yourself as the richest person on the earth. Can you get everything that you wish to? Certainly not. No matter how many resources you have, but they are always scarce in relation to your wants. Thus, you have to make a choice. Choice refers to the process of selection from available alternative. It arises because resources are scarce and they have alternative uses. For example, with the limited amount of money that you have to choose whether are you going to buy a burger and a milkshake or bat and a ball, or you are going to spend this money on watching a movie. Thus, you have to make a choice because resources are scarce. Now let's correlate the concept to derive the meaning of economics. Scarcity is a common issue with everyone, be it an individual or state, since supply of resources is always scarce in relation to the demand. Thus, scarcity causes choice. We have to choose among the alternative uses of resources. Choice implies decision making. Decision making relates to the use of limited resources in the best possible manner such that maximum wants are satisfied. And this decision making is all about economics. Thus, economics is the study of choice under the situation of scarcity. I hope the meaning of economics is now clear to you once you have understood the concept of scarcity and choice. Thus, recapitulating once again, economics is a study of human behavior concerned with allocation of scarce resources in such a manner that consumers can maximize the satisfaction, producers can maximize the profit, and society can maximize the social welfare. There are two branches of economics, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics studies the individual activities of individual units like household, firm, or industry, whereas macroeconomic deals with aggregate at the level of economy as a whole, like aggregate demand or aggregate supply. Thus, macroeconomics is study of a big picture issue in an economy, whereas microeconomics is study of how consumer, business, and industries answer the economic problems. Another concept related to economics is positive and normative economics. Positive economics describes and explains various economic phenomena or what is. That is, positive economic deals with economic issues related to past, present, or future. It is related to economic situations which can be studied by using the facts and figures. Whereas normative economics is the economics of what ought to be. It deals with opinions related to economic issues or economic problems. Thus, positive economics tells us what is, whereas normative economics tells us what ought to be. Now, what is an economy? Economy is a system by which people earn their living. Since economy is a system by which people earn their living and earn money, there is economic problem in each and every economy. What is an economic problem? An economic problem is the problem of choice that involves economizing use of scarce resources. I hope you can correlate it with the meaning of economics that we have studied just now. What causes economic problem? I hope you can easily recall that it's scarcity which causes economic problem. But reasons for economic problem can be further categorized in three categories. Firstly, scarcity of resources, alternative uses of resources, and unlimited human wants. We know that resources are scarce, that is, our demands are always more than the supply of available resources. Then, resources have alternative uses. For example, if you have 1 kg of flour, then that can be used to make cookies, donuts, pastry, croissant, and what not. And human wants are unlimited. That is, you want to have everything. But is it possible to have everything with the limited resources that you have? No. Thus, these three factors give rise to three central problems of an economy. The first central problem of an economy is what to produce. This problem is basically related to choice of goods which are to be produced and in what quantity should they be produced, because we know that resources to produce goods and services are limited. Thus, a choice has to be made between producing consumer goods like food items or producer goods like machines. Second economic problem is problem of how to produce. It is the problem of choice of technique. Basically, there are labor intensive or capital intensive techniques. A firm has to make a choice between the labor intensive and a capital intensive technique. And this decision is based on the minimum cost of production with maximum amount of goods that can be produced. Third economic problem is the problem of for whom to produce. This problem is related to distribution of income among various factors of production, because ultimately it is the income that is earned by different factors of production depend that will determine the pattern of demand in the economy. Thus, three central problems of an economy are what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce, arising out of three reasons: scarcity of resources, alternative uses of resources, and unlimited human wants. So, let's recap this basic chapter related to economics. We study economics because there is scarcity of many goods that we want. This problem is common to individuals as well as states. That is why we say that economics is the science of scarcity, and scarcity is the basic fact of life. Scarcity of goods along with unlimited human wants give rise to three economic problems, that is, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. And the essence of economics lies in answering these three questions in a very careful manner. Thank you and have a good day.